Hello, Boolings and future Boolings. Today, we got the last part of Sin Editor. So let's go and see what's gonna happen. What's next? What's next? What next?
もう最終学年だなんて信じられないよ。制服すっごく楽だよ。相当するね。先生、スイーツ食べに行こうよ。えへへ。
What I told you before, that wasn't a lie. You said you organize and compile reports. Yes, and I compile the statistics too. At least, that's what people are told. In reality, it's a little different. Label hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability. Oh, I see. So anything that could make people think less of the central government and all that, she tweaks. But I mean, you don't have to be like outstandingly amazing. Just be a little bit, you know? And release it to the media. Adjusting any negative information in the reports. The core of my job. For example, the number of casualties, unstable supply levels, things like that. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing infrastructure. When something goes wrong with the Splendiman, or when raptures infiltrate the Ark. Wait, that happens like on the daily? Or just normal, I guess. I had a hand in all of it, I think. What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never returned exist only as numbers. And I falsified even those numbers. So, instead of simply being dead, it's as if they never existed. Oh damn, that's wiping them out. No one remembers them. They've vanished from everyone's memory. You can scream at me if you want. I deceived and manipulated the people in the Ark. Steal the truth from them, but it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe. So the details are a bit fuzzy. I deprive them of their right to know the truth. And you're okay with that? Of course. I'm helping the Ark. Do you remember? The day the video was broadcasted on the Dome of Eternity? I've heard of it. People panicked. That year, the death toll skyrocketed. The truth is, we're all trapped in the Ark. But we aren't strong enough to face that ugly truth. Hey, all the people in the Ark are alive. All the humans that were outside and had to survive on their own. Like, hello? Ungrateful, how dare. Whether there will be enough food for the day. or there will be power tomorrow. Many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future, so they choose to cover it up until the day we reclaim the surface, which I'm working on right now. So people wouldn't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. But if being the villain means everyone else can be happy, then someone has to do it. And that alone is enough for me. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid when you first approached me. I was scared that what happened with Phantom and Arcana would happen again. So something did happen between you guys. Yes, that's right. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me, and the two of them reached out to help. I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility, and I ended up passing that burden onto both of them. So that's why you've been avoiding them. Yes. I don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted that burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. But one thing is clear now. What's that? They don't resent you. But they've suffered so much because of it. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Exactly. Label, being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. My... You keep saying things like that. I hope you'll cherish not just me, but the two of them as well. Would you want to go and be with them? Yes. I do. Also, there's something I want to tell you. There is? To me? In a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head. A sign of respect for Label, and the burden she bears, for the lives still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. What are you doing? Thank you, Label, for protecting the Ark. The moment the girl had dreamed of had finally become reality. No, thank you. Please, stay with me, always. Oh, you don't gotta tell me twice. Sorry, also. The girl was no longer afraid. With him by her side, she feels like she can accomplish anything. However, her obsession, which only grows stronger, is a story for another time. And our harm increases. Oh. We asked Monsieur for help as a last resort, but in the end, nothing changed. Yeah, well, he is human, after all. There are some things you simply can't fix. Yeah. It can't be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Arcana. Are you even listening to me? Oops. Sorry. I was thinking about something else. I understand how much this hurt, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Moping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it at that for today and talk about this again later. Alright. Phantom supports Arcana as she sags limply, guiding her to the entrance of the library. Jeez, Arcana, you weigh a ton. Man, you should not say that to a lady. How dare? I wish you'd walk on your own. Phantom, what did you just say? I could have sworn you said something terribly discourteous toward a lady. That's what I was saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see. Huh? Label? I'm sorry. The girl mustered up her courage and approached them. But the moment she comes face to face with them, fear overwhelms her. She squeezes her eyes shut and collapses to the floor. Oh. Label. Thank you. Thank you, Label. Your bravery means more to us than you know. Those warm words she hadn't heard in a very long time. Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes. And before her... Aren't you going to take my hand? Come on. Get up, Label. Oh. Once again, a hand is extended toward her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. Hey, I've got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? And then it crosses her mind. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Okay. Back to their warm company. An editor. And... Aww. That was such a nice ending though. Now back with the group. The girls are back together. Yay! After that incident, with Label's corporation, I gathered accurate data on the Ark's food supplies and other resources. Going all the way back to the Ark's inception, the amount of resources collected by the commanders, including myself, was absurdly low compared to our targets. It's a miracle the Ark has even survived this long. What would happen if this fact became public? A sense of dread flashes through my mind. Trying to clear up the doubts that have been piling up over the past few days. I go to see Ingrid, who is in charge of supplies and logistics. You don't usually reach out first. So, what's this about? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Label told me about what she's been doing. I see. You're calmer than I expected. Well, this falls within what I anticipated. Once you got involved with Label, this was inevitable. Are you going to punish her? According to regulation, this can't be overlooked. Someone has to take responsibility. Then I'll... Right. I figured you'd say that. I'll let this one slide. Very nice of you. You already know dozens of secrets that could shake the Ark to its core. Knowing one more won't affect its operations. Besides, I'm well aware of the burden that she carries. From what I've heard, it doesn't seem like he ordered it. That's right. It was Enick's request. She concluded that releasing all incoming information to the Ark as is would have a severe impact on the citizens' mental state. See. Is that all? Given how much preparation you've done, I doubt you came here with just one question. That's right. I explained to Ingrid what can reasonably be inferred from the data. I figured that, as the person in charge of the Ark's resources, you couldn't possibly be unaware of them. A sharp observation. The Ark is a vast underground city. From the day it was built, humanity has sourced all manner of resources from the surface, not just electricity and food. However, the success rate of surface operations has remained low. As a result, the resources we obtain are woefully insufficient. We're consuming far more than we're gaining. Precisely. This fact has been true since the Ark was first created. So far, we've somehow managed to maintain the Ark, thanks to the surplus resources brought in during the initial migration. Let me put it this way. Grossly insufficient supplies, ever-increasing demand over time. If those two factors persist for decades or even centuries, what do you think will happen? I'm sure you already know the answer. Yes. Everyone has turned a blind eye to this uncomfortable truth. But deep down, they all know. The Ark doesn't have much time left. Ooh. Interesting way to end. Because you think about it, like, there's only so many sources we can get from the surface, considering a lot of it was destroyed by raptures. So if we're not up there making more, like, you know, like vegetables or whatever, you know, or whatever other items we may need, yeah, we're gonna have a problem real fast, real soon. But yeah, thank you for joining the event, and I'll see you in the next one, or maybe a live stream. But until then,